So I'm very fascinated by two parts of this program. I'm more connected to the idea of Earth as our ultimate moonshot, saving the Earth, protecting it, and nurturing it, and bringing it back to center. So the reason why I chose moonshots was because it means how can we make the impossible possible, right? So as human beings, we endeavor towards landing on the moon, and we did it. And we did it 50 years ago. So for me, it was about, wow, if we could do that, how can we take that mindset, nurture it, and garner that same fortitude, that same courage, that same ability to bring that idea into action around the United Nations global goals. So the 17 global goals as humanity's ultimate moonshot into the future and over the next decade, because we have it here and now, 2020, Vision 2020 to 2030. If we really put our hearts and minds together and we come from a place of massive transformative purpose-driven leadership and exponential technologies that might help us get there, I think the leadership and the drive and the mindset of just becoming a moonshot on Earth is what we need here and now. Climate change, gender equality, hunger, poverty, these are all just goals. For me, the idea of framing it as a moonshot is more important. Because when you look at something as a moonshot, you make it more than a goal. You make it a calling. And I feel that's what we need here and now. We need a calling towards saving, protecting, and nurturing our Earth back to center. I think we're bleeding. I think there's a small committed group of us that are trying to do things that matter. And I think those people will get more and more core and important to society as time goes by and we see that the Earth goes from bleeding to actually gushing. And I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon, but the truth is the scientists have said it, and scientists that spend all their lives studying this from a place of evidence-based theory. So it's not like they pull it out of a hat, and it's truly alarming to me that we haven't heeded to the science of truth. And so for me, I believe that's the future. If we can come together as an extraordinary group of citizens of the world and unite in action and really make the impossible possible by doing the things we believe in, not just optics, but outcomes, massive transformative purpose at the center of this. And truly, I'm not against optics. I think they're very important to raise awareness. I think media and all of that is extremely important. But the more important thing is to really take that optic and turn it into a solution. So then you become a solution driver, not just a problem solver. I think the biggest takeaway was the fact that we need so many more women. Not at the table. We need a new Knights table, that's fully equipped with the idea of sharing and nurturing relationships and ideas around how we lead ourselves into the future to create a better world. So for me, it's about really changing the frame, becoming frame changers, not just game changers, because we've really gone into the mindset of being influencers and game changers and all of these new things that have come in. And look, I respect that. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I think it's very good to be an influencer and it's good to be a game changer, but then you have to go beyond and change the frame because no one should be left behind, right? Especially not the mother that nurtured you all your life, meaning a woman, right? Or the father, for that matter, but definitely the mother. So for me, a new Knights table exists when we change the ratio from 50 to 50 and even beyond to maybe 80-20 and allow women to lead for the next 50 years and see what happens. We've led for the past 50 years, So I feel like that's very important for us. Around politics, I think the most charged thing is to really start to support women from a place of dignity, respect, and belief that it can be done.